You guys, okay, this has been a blessed day. Okay, first of all, I went to, let me back up. So last Monday, today is Thursday. This past Monday, I did not go to work. I was stressed out. Um, I get stressed to the point where I get sick, right? I get heart palpitations. It feels like I'm having a heart attack sometimes. Sometimes I throw up a lot or I'm constantly in the bathroom, right? So Tuesday, again, woke up trying to, every 10 minutes, every 30 minutes, it seemed like every minute sometimes I'm talking myself into doing that job that I was doing for the bank. And realizing I can't do this anymore. I'm not physically, mentally, spiritually able to handle the job, because no one should be afraid to go to work, scared to go to work, crying about work, just stressed about work on the regular. I've been there before after doing like 13 years with the state and getting to a point where I just felt like I was having a mental breakdown, right? So in order to take care of myself and admit to that, but also, number one, pray about that and constantly asking Jehovah to help me. And I also felt guilty because I also prayed for another job with a bank because I know I would have Sundays off, and I haven't worked Sundays in years or ever. I don't remember working those Sundays, but I would work for less pay and a lot less stress. To me, is worth it. It's a better balance, because I can't do anything for anybody if I'm sick. I can't take care of myself. I can't take care of what I'm supposed to do in my household in regards to the bills and what have you. If I'm always stressed out and sick, so forth and so on. So I've been praying about it, but I felt guilty for asking for a job that I believe that was a blessing, because we really needed to move at the time, and my job's wages were so good, that because it was paying more than the last bank I worked for, and also more than my state job. So I was grateful and still am grateful, because it still afforded me to move, live where we lived, and get in the groove of paying our bills together with these higher prices. Now I'm taking away some of those wages, but I'm still going to be able to make sure that I can pay my bills. And if I don't have all the money, to be sending to, if I, to whomever, grandkids, family, whatever, or just spending extra and eating out and whatever, then I won't have it unless I make it up with other jobs, because there are other jobs, right? So as of Monday, I start looking for work. And then I was like, Monday night rolls around. I'm convincing myself to go to work Tuesday. Could not mentally, physically, spiritually do it. Wednesday, I have my Bible study. Told my sister about that, and been talking to my family even about that, especially DJ. DJ is like, Mom, take your time. As I told him, I'm looking for work. I'm filling out applications. I know, if anything, I'll do Uber Eats, and I still want to do Uber Eats to try that out, right? So I got everything straight with Uber this week. So now I'm able to give rides or do Uber Eats. And I don't want to give rides because I got an old Toyota, right? And I know Uber. People be using their brand new, beautiful, cleaned up cars. My car is not bad. It's 2015, it's paid off, but I'm not trying to have nobody in the car. First of all, I don't know if I feel safe and secure with that, being that I already suffer from anxiety issues. To have somebody in the back seat that I don't know, that's not going to do well with me. So I can go pick up somebody's food and deliver it to them. Now, this is regular life. I'm just on YouTube because I'm a regular person, and sometimes people be glamorizing their lifestyles and romanticizing it so much that things look perfection. Now, if you've been following me, you know I used to work for the state, and that's all I used to tell y'all. Or I would say I work downtown Fort Worth, and that's all I used to tell y'all. And so y'all know how many times I've moved, relocated all them books, back and forth and back and forth. I finally am at a place where me nor DJ wants to leave, but I know that, you know, I mean, we don't know. I mean, because I could pass away next year. I'm just saying, we don't want to move from where we are.
In 600 feet, turn right onto I-20 Service Road, East Loop 820 South.
Okay. So, anyhow, gas is cheap, $2.46. Why is that McDonald's dark inside? That looks weird. And cars are out there, people in the drive-thru. I've never seen a McDonald's look dark inside. Oh, maybe, oh, because it's Texas and the sun is hot, and it's probably got tinted windows. That's weird. Anyway, so Monday, I filled out applications, talked to my sister because she used to do patient care, still does patient care, or what have you. I don't know what certifications she has. I have none because I've never worked with patients. But I thought I would do it because of her. She's always the one that I call when I am really anxious or whatever, and we vent to one another. That's just our friendship, our relationship, our sisterhood. We can vent and not feel guilty. Although my sister, this is how good she is.
Turn right onto I-20 Service Road, East
She'll call and vent about something, and then she'll apologize. I didn't want to bring that negative. I'm like, girl, this is who we are to each other, and she don't ever have to apologize to me. So she's my big sister. But I will say this, that I'm so grateful to her because her and well, they're all older than me, but my oldest sister and her, who's right above me, they've both done the type of work with clients that always seem to make them feel happy, comfortable. They're caretakers naturally, okay? And so I thought, one-on-one, this client is like perfect for me. And the lady, I won't tell her profession, but man, I am so happy to be working for someone in such an honorable profession, and she's needed. That's all I'm gonna say. And it reminds me of working for a doctor that I used to work for. She was a female doctor, and she, not that this lady I'm working for is a doctor. What I'm saying is, it reminds me of her because I was her receptionist, this Dr. Batardo in Florida, and she was just amazing. And this lady reminds me so much of her.
In 800 feet,
they're so
use the left lane to take the I-820 North, US 287 and North ramp.
This lady tells me that she prayed for somebody,
to take the I-820
you know,
North
kind of
ramp.
like me, somebody that, you know, whatever, that she can trust, whatever we were just talking about. And I told her the same. I said, I did the same. I've been doing the same, praying, because I knew that I felt guilty about leaving a job, but I also have to look out for my mental and physical health. And so I'm actually, I do not own the rights to that music. So anyway, to hear somebody say that they prayed for this and how important it is for me to be there. I'm only going to work 3 days. And she also asked me about, you know, other times of the week or whatever.
Continue for half a mile.
Okay, you know what? I just think I just got in the wrong lane. But you know what? It's all good. It is all good. There's so much construction. So much construction. And anyway, so to have somebody,
in a quarter mile, use the right lane to merge onto I-820 North, US 287 North.
Yes, ma'am. Have someone pray about someone's presence and someone that, you know, and then for her to say, I mean, she just literally, she looked me in the eye and she goes, I like you. And I'm like, I like y'all too. Because her and her daughter, this couldn't be better for me, you guys. I just know, and I'll keep you up to date. But guess what? I applied, I think, Monday. My interview was today over the phone, and then I went to fill out the paperwork, as I told you guys, and then I went to meet the client. I'm immediately hired. I start tomorrow.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto I-820 North.
So I again, it's downtown Fort Worth. So 820, that's what I need. Anyway, I start tomorrow.
Use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto I-820
And I'm
North.
only going to do 4 hours tomorrow. She's going to be there to see how things are going to go, you know, to get me started. And so she gave me a tour of things and what, you know, and it seems so laid back. And she kept saying, you don't have to do much. And, you know, it's very laid back. She just needs somebody there. And I'm honored. And I'm just, tonight, I'm going to be doing some serious praying and thanking Jehovah, because I am telling you, I already believe that this was the reason I didn't go to work Monday and Tuesday, and how I had to deal with that stress of overcoming giving that job up, even though I'm gonna miss them paychecks. I am gonna miss those paychecks, but at the same token, I'm not gonna miss those paychecks, because those paychecks were from that type of work, right? That same money can be made and more from my art sales and anything else that I choose to do. But I want to definitely just take my time, like DJ said, and still gonna make money. And then Monday through, and I literally was just telling myself, Monday through Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's a good time to sew. Like, I can start making my dolls again, or getting ready for the paintings and making the painted tote bags. I have time that I didn't have when I was sitting there for 10 hours a day, just, you guys, just constantly gaining weight or whatever. And I am being stressed out on top of it. Yeah, and this job will be a little bit more, obviously more mobile. I won't have to sit for 10 hours and be hollered at or whatever, all the confines of that type of work. I will be able to paint with the young lady, my client. I will be able to exercise with her. And she was shy at the beginning, but I went to her and said goodbye to her, and you know, she was, you know, I'll see her tomorrow. So this is gonna be nice, you guys. It already is. Like, I'm smiling, and it's not phony. I'm not some fake YouTuber, because I ain't getting no money. I don't have to tell y'all none of this. I don't have to upload a thing. The thing is, having somebody to talk to that, not to say I can shut y'all off, but you can. I can shut y'all off, or I can just accept all the love and good comments. And maybe if somebody is going through the same, like, if you look back through my channel, I have had so much fun. I've played characters during the time that I wanted to play characters. I read books, and okay, y'all going 20 miles an hour, getting on my nerves. But peace and exhale. Anyway, I think that, and a million times I've said on my channel that I like to study myself, right? And study how, like, even with books, being a reader, different books affect me. And I used to always wonder why people would say, oh my goodness, verbiage, I have more, I'm more intellectual. And people that sound so collegiate because they read so many books. Child, that has not affected me none in the one. Okay? And if it has, okay, great. I think it, if anything, it's because I'm not trying to incorporate all the verbiage into my lingo. What I have taken from reading is the expanse of knowledge from another person's point of view, and just relishing in the beauty of the language, the story, how they told the story, whether they started it at the beginning or telling you the spoiler at the beginning of the book, and then the rest of the book unravels. We all know there's all kinds of ways to tell a story, and since I love a story, I think they've all affected my art, as well as my constantly wanting to reach out to people, because I always want to talk to people about the stories that I've read and about the art that I create. So the books have always been a base for connection for me. My art has always been a base for connection and just relishing in the beauty of how art and books affect our lives. Is something that I'm never going to grow old of. And prayer is a beautiful thing. And what you seek will also seek you. What you are searching for, you will find. What you need needs you. Praise for you. So on that note, I'm almost home, and I'll see you guys tomorrow after day 1.